And we have figs. And there's a bigger fig. Here's culantro. It's Puerto Rican cilantro. And here is the sweet potatoes. And the birds in the sweet potatoes. And we have some volunteer corn that we just thought was pretty funny. And we let it just kind of go. We'll see what happens. And then here are the herbs there along the fence. Okay. Here is our squash. Plenty of squash, really giving well. This is just 2 plants. Here we have peppers in pots. Eggplant, we have 4 of them. Quite a few blooms. And we may even start to have some fruit, it looks like. More peppers in pots. Okay. This craziness is 2 melon plants. And they've just kind of taken off with all the rain, humidity that we've had. Okay, this is edamame. Much, much bigger than last year. They're looking great. This is 1 bed of edamame. They all give at once, and so we're hoping to extend. You can see the blossoms. And you can also, unfortunately, see the little grasshoppers. We're going to have a problem this summer. More grasshoppers. This is the 2nd edamame bed. This is another variety. These should mature about a week to 10 days later than that first bed. Looking good. We're trying to maintain our organic, but as you can see, and the mosquitoes are getting me, the bugs are getting there. We're going to have to probably put something down there. We'll keep it organic, but something down. Here's the cherry tree. And kind of to step back, and you can see it's taken off. It's huge. And this is apricots. Just a ton of them. Even with the big windstorm that we had that blew a lot of fruit off, we have apricots. Okay, go underneath here. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. These came up from last year. They just wintered over, and so did these. This is onions. We just kind of left them in there. I thought I had pulled all them out. Again, just because we thought it'd be interesting to see what happens. This is volunteer. This is from last year. And so we have some volunteer. We just let it here on one end. And we thought if it gets to the point where it's really crowding out the tomatoes, we'll pull them out. But this is a winter squash plant. But as you can see, a lot more. Gonna have some nice tomatoes. This one actually has some pretty good sized ones right there. Here's our cucumber. And we are trying to train it to go up on the trellis. So eventually, and you can see we need to weed, but it's been so wet, it's been hard to weed. It's going to cover and give shade to the cabbage. This side's doing better as far as climbing up. And we do have some cucumbers. This is my rain bed, and this is just native Kansas plants, seeds. Some people call it weeds. Lots and lots of sunflowers. Probably weeds. There's lots of weeds in here too. But I love sunflowers. More tomatoes. You can see here different. There we go. These are Romas, and they're really nice sized Romas. I've got so many here. It's actually making the plant lean over. Okay, and yet another smaller tomato bed. And this is just 2 plants. We had them staked, but as much as it's rained, everything's just growing so quickly. More sunflowers in the grass. And here we have our hot peppers. And it's really starting to, there we go, starting to take off with the heat. More hot peppers. He has a ton. These little ones, we didn't know if they would survive. These are scorpion peppers. They're supposed to be the hottest peppers in the world. This is another variety. A little tiny there. A bloom there. These are Fresnos. Watermelon. The plan is to eventually, as vines grow, we're going to pull the grass out. We just kind of ran out of gas. Got so tired trying to keep up, but we're going to hopefully do that. This amazing area here is potatoes. And we had red, white, and gold potatoes. And look at the little potato flowers. But we have straw. We've hilled them, and then we also put straw. Usually the problem in Kansas is not enough water. We've had plenty of rain though. This is the last hot pepper bed. See all different types. These are jalapenos. Banana. I'm not sure of all the different names. Interesting. Okay. Those are jalapenos. And then this is my raspberries. And then coming up here are blackberries. And you can see the birds are getting them. This is a goji bush and another goji bush, which thought we'd give that a try. More flowers. These are just kind of let them just self-seed. Hollyhocks come every year. Bumblebees. We don't have a bumblebee shortage in our backyard. Got plenty of bumblebees. And more. These are the thornless blackberries. And that is it. That's June 2014.